How does the most famous sports brand in the world start losing customers to companies that most people had barely heard of? Nike did not run out of money. Its logo did not become less recognizable, and athletes did not suddenly stop wearing its products. Instead, Nike made a dangerous mistake. It became obsessed with controlling where people bought its shoes and stopped giving them enough reasons to want those shoes. For decades, Nike was more than a sportswear company. It created Air Jordan, Air Max, and some of the most memorable advertising campaigns in history. Nike knew how to turn athletes into cultural icons and sneakers into status symbols. Its products were also everywhere. Customers could find Nike shoes in sporting goods stores, sneaker shops, department stores, and local retailers. Those stores did more than sell Nike products. They introduced the brand to millions of customers. But in 2020, Nike accelerated a different strategy. The company wanted to sell more products directly through its own website, apps, and stores. The logic appeared brilliant. Why share revenue with retailers when Nike could sell directly to customers? Nike could earn better margins, control the shopping experience, and collect valuable customer data. So the company reduced its dependence on several retail partners and removed products from some stores. At first, the strategy appeared to work. During the pandemic, online shopping exploded. Demand for comfortable clothing increased, and Nike passed $50 billion in annual revenue for the first time in fiscal 2023. But that success was hiding a growing problem. When Nike reduced its presence inside other retailers, those stores did not leave their shelves empty. They filled the space with competitors. Brands such as Hoka and On became easier to find. More runners tried them, liked them, and recommended them to others. Nike had unintentionally created space for its own competition. At the same time, Nike's product strategy was becoming predictable. The company continued depending heavily on familiar shoes such as Air Force One, Dunks, and Air Jordans. These products were incredibly successful, but Nike released so many versions that some of them stopped feeling special. Inventory accumulated, and discounts became more common. When customers repeatedly see the same shoes on sale, the brand begins losing some of its premium image. Meanwhile, competitors were introducing running shoes that felt new. Nike was still the giant, but smaller companies were becoming more exciting. Nike eventually admitted that its direct-to-consumer strategy had not delivered the expected growth and that it had lost ground in running. The damage soon became clear. Revenue declined, Nike direct and digital sales fell, and heavy discounts weakened profit margins. In September 2024, Nike replaced CEO John Donahoe with longtime Nike veteran Elliott Hill. Hill began rebuilding retailer relationships, reducing dependence on overused lifestyle shoes, and refocusing the company on sports, athletes, and performance innovation. There are early signs of improvement, but Nike's comeback is far from complete. Nike's mistake was simple. It focused on controlling where customers bought its products while giving them fewer exciting reasons to buy. Nike still has the money, athletes, and global recognition to recover. The question is whether it can innovate fast enough before smaller competitors permanently change the industry. Subscribe for more true stories about companies, money, technology, and the decisions that created enormous success or spectacular failure.